Hey everybody, AVP Wargamer. I'm gonna do a re-unboxing of an older game from 1994. This is X-Men Under Siege. Now there's a couple different versions of this game that used these figures, but they had different boards and played a little bit differently. But this version is the one that I grew up with. A friend of mine had this game, and it was one of my favorite games to play of all time. Back in the 90s, and then later when I was an adult, I remembered it out of nowhere and was like, I gotta find this game, and finally found one on eBay, and was very happy about it. This game is really, really fun. It has this giant long board here, which represents the Xavier School, and these are the different floors of the school, so you can go up and down in this as you try to get rid of all the mutants that have been trying to take it over. So that's the board. The game comes with these amazing figures. They're pretty big. So you can see there, these are pretty tall figures. Comparing to, like, let's see. Let's get a Primaris Marine, since most of you guys know how big those are. There's a Primaris Marine. So yeah, these are big models. You can paint them if you want. I don't think they were intended to be painted when this game was first built, but we're all hobbyists here, so we'd probably love to paint these guys. And you got a lot of great characters to pick from. You have Maverick, Nightcrawler, Psylocke, Rogue, Storm, Wolverine, Longshot, Jubilee, Jean Grey, Iceman, Havoc, Gambit, Archangel, Banshee, Beast, Bishop, Cable, and Cyclops. Now these were some of the major X-Men from the comics. This is way before Hollywood picked this up as a franchise, so it's got a lot of characters that didn't make the cut for movies, but are still pretty awesome. Here's a rulebook, fairly simple. And so the way this game would play is you'd have your character. So here's Cyclops, and he has a power. He gets to add 3 dice to one teammate's fighting skill number. So this is how much dice you roll for your fighting and your durability and your intelligence. So there's certain things that you have to do in the game to get rid of the bad guys, and you work together as a team. So you have a team of characters that all work together. It's cooperative, and you have to work together to get your team to clear out the most evil mutants out of the school, versus your opponent, which will have a team of superheroes as well that'll try to get rid of other mutants in the castle. So here you go. So here's all the cards, and again, each one has a special skill, and this is how many hit points they get before they're knocked out. And again, a pretty good variety here of characters. So when you start the game, you want to pick 3 X-Men that will work together the best in a team. And those skills will help the other X-Men as you're playing. Now for the cards. So we have an Under Siege deck, and then we have an Evil Mutant deck. So the Under Siege deck just shows you which floor their characters are appearing. There's other special things that happen during the game with those cards. And the Evil Mutant deck, this is what you roll when you fight. Oh, hold on. Those are Under Siege cards. There we go. So here's some of the characters you're going to have to fight against. Pretty awesome. All right. So anyways, that's the X-Men game. Oh yeah, for the dice, back before they could make custom dice easily, they had these little sticker dice. And so the red side is for when an evil mutant hits you, and these are when you hit the mutants back. So different kinds of skills affect those dice. And then, of course, you have your hit markers and your siege tokens. And then here's the base covers to help identify your team. So there you go. So again, that's X-Men Under Siege re-unboxed.